You're sitting at a red light at 8:47 on a Tuesday morning, hands resting on the wheel of a 2009 Honda Civic with a cracked dashboard, a rattling glove box, and a coffee stain on the passenger seat that's been there since 2016. In the next lane, a guy from your office leans out of a brand new BMW X5 and looks over at your car. He doesn't laugh. He does something worse. He smirks with pity. You smile back because here's what he doesn't know, what nobody knows. Last Thursday at 2:15 in the afternoon, while you were eating a homemade sandwich at your desk, the number in your brokerage account quietly crossed $4 million. No alarm went off. No confetti fell. The number just ticked over the way it does, and the world kept turning. You say nothing. Level 1. You are 25, $12,000. It's your first real job. $52,000 a year, a cubicle by the kitchen, and a paycheck that seems to evaporate before the month even ends. The night your first paycheck lands, you sit on the floor of your apartment, the one with the window that doesn't fully close, and the radiator that clanks like it's trying to communicate, and you open a laptop older than some of your coworkers. You set up an automatic transfer. $800. Every payday, gone before you can touch it. Your finger hovers over the confirm button for a long time. $800 is a nicer apartment. It's dinner's out. It's Dave, who just signed a lease downtown and keeps telling you the 2-bedroom next to his is still available. Split it with me, he says. We'd live like kings. You look around at the folding chair you use as a desk, at the pot on the stove, then you click confirm. Nobody throws you a party for it. There's no certificate for chose the clanking radiator. That's the first lesson. And it becomes your whole philosophy. The decision that builds your life will never look like anything. It'll just look like staying put. Because here's the thing, nobody at your office understands yet. Wealth isn't what you earn. It's the distance between what you earn and what you spend. Tonight, your distance grew by $800. Dave's went the other way. Nobody knows. Level 2, you are 29, $96,000. Your college reunion is at a rooftop bar downtown. $40 cocktails. Everyone is doing the dance. The job title dance. The zip code dance. The watch dance. Your old roommate Marcus is winning it. Corner office. New condo. A car he describes using the word deserved. He claps you on the shoulder and asks, a little too loudly, "Still driving the Civic? Man, I honestly figured you'd have made it by now." The table goes quiet for half a second, that pitying kind of quiet. You shrug. It runs fine, and it does. So does the $96,000 compounding silently in your name. Money that works the night shift every night, whether anyone claps for it or not. Money that grew 22% last year while Marcus was financing a couch. This is the first time you truly understand it. Lifestyle is loud, but net worth is silent. Marcus looks rich. You are becoming rich. Those two sentences have never once, in the entire history of money, meant the same thing. You say nothing. Level 3. You are 34, $310,000. At your sister's wedding, your aunt pulls you aside near the dessert table. She lowers her voice. She tells you that if things ever get really bad, family is family, and she could maybe lend you a little, just to get you through. She's serious. She's worried about you. You realize, standing there holding a paper plate of cake, that you have become a charity case in the eyes of people you love. Not because of anything you did, because of everything you didn't do. No big house, no new car, no vacation photos on social media. People can't see compound interest. They can only see countertops. $310,000. And your aunt is offering you a loan. You almost tell her. You actually open your mouth. But somewhere along the way, the secrecy stopped being a plan and became a promise. The money would mean something before it ever said anything. So you thank her. You tell her you're managing. She pats your hand. The number grows, and if you've ever had someone look at your life and quietly feel sorry for you, someone who had no idea what you were actually building, I want to hear about it. Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. Level 4, you are 40, $900,000. At 40, you face the most dangerous enemy of your entire life. And it isn't a person. It's a house. The real estate agent's name is on a sign in the front yard. And behind her is the kind of house you've only ever driven past slowly. 4 bedrooms. A kitchen island the size of your first apartment. A street where the mailboxes have little brass numbers. And here's the part that almost knocks the wind out of you. You can afford it. Not stretch for it, afford it. Actually afford it. You ran the numbers 3 times on the drive over. You stand in the master bedroom for a long moment. Your daughter would have her own bathroom. Your wife would stop apologizing to guests about the kitchen. No one at work would ever smirk at you again. Then you run the other math. 900,000. Minus this house, minus the furniture the house would demand, minus the version of yourself that has to keep feeding it. At 50, this house costs you nothing. At 40, it costs you 10 more years of alarm clocks. You'd own the house, but the house would own your next 20 years. You shake the agent's hand and tell her it's beautiful. It genuinely is. That night, your wife asks how the showing went. Nice house, you say. Wasn't ours. She nods. The dishwasher hums its old, ugly song. And $900,000 keeps doing what it has always done, working the night shift. While the two of you sleep, here's what nobody teaches you. The ability to buy something and the need to prove you can buy it are two different hungers. One feeds you, the other eats you. You say nothing. Some victories don't need witnesses. Level 5, you are 47, $1,800,000. The email arrives at 6:04 a.m. on a Monday, restructuring. By 10, a third of your floor is gone. By noon, you've seen 2 grown adults crying in the stairwell. Dave, the live like kings guy from 20 years ago, now gray, now sweating, sits in a glass conference room with HR and walks out carrying a cardboard box. He stops by your desk. As far as you know, Dave did everything right. Good career, good family, but the downtown apartment eats half his paycheck. 2 car payments eat the rest. His whole life was rented, and the paycheck that paid the rent just stopped. He asks if you're scared. You sit there and wait for your own name to be called, and you notice something strange. You're not afraid. You run the math in your head for the first time in years. Even if they walked you out today, right now, this afternoon, you would never need to work again. Not comfortably, just never. The fear that quietly runs everyone else's life left your body years ago, and you didn't even notice it go. That's when it hits you. Money was never about the objects. It was about this exact moment, the moment where the worst news in the building is. For you, just weather. They never call your name. You finish your sandwich. If that feeling, real, quiet freedom, is what you're working toward, hit the like button. It tells me, and it tells YouTube, that this message matters. You say nothing. Level 6, you are 54. $30,100,000. The acceptance letter is on the kitchen table. Your daughter got in. The school costs $68,000 a year, and she's already apologizing. She says she can go to the state school instead. She can take loans. She doesn't want to be a burden. You slide a piece of paper across the table. A check. First year, paid in full, and the other 3 already waiting their turn, quietly, the way everything in your life has waited. She stares at it. Then at you. Dad, where did this come from? And for the first time in 30 years, you let the wall down, just a little. You tell her you've been saving since before she was born, that there was no trick, no lottery, no secret. It was just Tuesday, repeated 10,000 times. Packing lunch, driving the old car, letting other people win the parking lot. She asks why you never told anyone, why you let everyone think you were struggling. You think about it for a long moment. Because it was never for them, you say. It was for this table, this letter, you. She cries a little. You pretend not to notice. We're almost at the end of this story. And if you want more stories about building wealth quietly, the way it actually happens, not the way social media pretends it does, subscribe. The next one might change how you see your own. Tuesday, level 7. You are 60. $4,000. They throw you a retirement party in the break room. Sheet cake, warm soda, a card signed by people you've known for 30 years. Someone writes, "Enjoy the quiet life." Someone else, you can tell by the handwriting, by the careful kindness of it, feels sorry for you. No send-off dinner, no gold watch. They assume you're downsizing because you have to. Let them, 30 years of watching other people perform. The show is finally over while they go back to their desks, to lives you can't see into and have never needed to. You walk out of that building for the last time. You don't need a grand goodbye. The money was never for them to see. $4 million. Built one invisible Tuesday at a time. Nobody knows. The next morning, you're at the same red light, same intersection, same Civic. 290,000 miles now, still running fine. A kid pulls up next to you. 25 maybe. Brand new leased BMW, shiny watch, the whole performance. He glances over at your car and gives you that same smirk. The one you've seen 1,000 times. The one that says, "Poor guy." You smile back, because here's the truth you spent 4 decades learning, and he hasn't spent 4 minutes questioning. A car is not a balance sheet. The world is full of people who look rich and are drowning, and people who look broke and are free. Everyone at that red light thinks they know which one you are. Everyone is wrong. The light turns green. He floors it. Noise, speed, monthly payments. You pull away slowly, toward a life with no boss, no alarm clock, no fear. Not one person on that road will ever know they were sharing it with a millionaire. And that's the whole secret. Being rich and looking rich are 2 completely different games. You stopped playing the second one decades ago. That's exactly how you won the first.